What's going on, boys and girls? This is Clay Hobright over at Best Body Shop, and today we're going to be talking about masking a car up using almost nothing but plastic. Now, we've got hit up a few times over Messenger or text message about, hey, I noticed you guys use very little paper. Can you make a video about that? In fact, this morning we got a text message. I personally got a text message from somebody that said, hey, I would like to see how to do that. I've never been able to do that. I've had a couple customers walk in and see it. And they're like, hey, how do you do that? So we're gonna make a real quick video of how Best Body Shop masks the car up using almost nothing but plastic. So the first thing we're gonna do is just outline the door. Now this door in particular in this 2015 VW Jetta needs to be refinished. So we're just gonna outline this door. Now me personally, I like to outline pretty heavy, and I like a good thick border around that door so that I can cut my plastic to it. Now the next step is to wrap the vehicle in plastic. We've got the door outlined, so now we're going to drape plastic over the entire thing. One of the things that I've learned is you drape on one side the plastic, you find the center of the plastic, you poke a hole in it and you tape it there. Then you come over to the opposite side and you cut it, and then you find the center and you tape it there as well, nice and tight. And then you unfold the plastic on both sides of the car. So what I mean by finding the center of the plastic is right here's the center of the plastic, right here's the center of the bumper. So I'm actually going to pull it. I've already taped it on the other side. I'm going to pull it nice and tight. I'm going to poke a hole in it just like that. And I'm going to make sure that it's nice and taped up. See, now we've got our centered here all nice and tight. Now I'm going to unmask it going both directions. So now we've got the plastic all draped off. I'm going to go to each corner. I'm actually literally just going to almost create a ponytail here, just twisting it nice and tight, and I'm going to pull it. I'm going to pull it from around the entire car, and then I'm just going to simply put a piece of tape right down here in the corner. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this to all four corners to where the plastic is wrapped around the car, extremely nice and tight. Now's the fun part. Now we get to cut this door out of the plastic and then re-tape it up, retighten our plastic up, but we've got a nice, the plastic's over the front of it, really nice and tight, so now I can just simply cut it. Do not cut on the tape or on the paper or on the body. Cut it above it, pull the plastic out. You do not want to unmask and see cut lines all over the car. Okay, so now we've got the plastic cut around the door and taped to the outline that we created already. The next step is going to go through and retighten all four corners to get rid of all this looseness in the plastic. Somebody said one time that if it doesn't sound like you're making balloon animals in the booth, that means you're not masking it tight enough. So we want to get this plastic really nice and tight. And then we're going to do one last strip of paper on down at the bottom. We're going to tape it to the floor so it'll create a step for me as I'm painting and keeping the dirt off the floor onto the paint job. So there you have it. She's all wrapped up in the plastic with very little paper. We've learned over the last couple of years that this is the best way to wrap up a car. It's the most efficient, it's the fastest, and it yields the best product. So now's the fun part. We degrease it one last time and get straight into refinishing. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we've got the plastic all draped out nice and tight. What we're gonna do, or nice and perfect, now let me scratch that. X, boop, boop. Can you do the hand thing in front of the camera? Boop, boop, boop.